Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Friday, March 24, 2023. The newly named 12-member Constitutional Reform Committee will hold its first meeting next week. The team has been put in place to ensure Jamaica's smooth transition to a republic. The members were announced by Prime Minister Andrew Holness at a press briefing on Wednesday. He explained that their job would involve reviewing the work that has already been done and taking from it what is relevant to today's circumstance, providing advice and guidance for the overall process.
There may be the view that it is a straightforward and simple task of just changing the name of the country from that of a constitutional monarch to a republic. That is not the case. There are many legal steps that we have to go through, and there is the matter of a referendum, the outcome of which no one can predict.
The Constitutional Reform Committee is being co-chaired by Minister of Legal and Constitutional Affairs Marlene Malahou-Forte and Ambassador Rocky Meade. Other members include Attorney General Dr. Derek McCoy, President of the Senate Tom Tavares Finson, and Senators Ransford Braham and Donna Scott Motley. Also serving are Member of Parliament Anthony Hilton, experts on constitutional affairs Professor Richard Albert and Dr. Lloyd Barnett, as well as consultant counsel Hugh Small. The committee is also comprised of Dr. David Henry, representing the Faith-Based Society, Dr. Nadine Spence for Civil Society, Youth Advisor Sir J. Boswell, and Chair of the National Committee on Reparations, Lalita Davis Mattis. Christopher Harper will serve as the liaison officer.
Their job is significant, and I thank all of them for giving of their time and effort, knowledge and guidance to the process. I am confident that we will be able to meet the ambitious timelines that have been set, and that we will make one step further in redefining who we are as a country and as a sovereign people.
Minister Marlene Malahou-Forte says that in a meeting held just before Wednesday's press briefing, the committee settled on the terms of reference for its work with an extremely ambitious timeline.
I'm grateful that all committee members have committed to working to achieving the goals along the way. I commit to keeping the nation abreast, not only through media engagement, but also with statements in the Parliament.
The Bank of Jamaica BOJ is reporting that hundreds of small business operators have registered with its digital currency Jamdecks, while a pilot project involving government payment was successfully done. This is according to Divisional Chief of Financial Markets Infrastructure at the Central Bank, Dr. Novlet Panton, who was addressing a virtual forum organized by the Ministry of Justice for Justices of the Peace on Wednesday. She says that as at February 18, 90 small merchants and 4,500 micro merchants were with the digital wallet Link. Dr. Panton adds that in December, Jamdecks facilitated the first government payment using the system for 72 persons and 70 merchants with transactions valued at over $600,000. She says barbers and hairdressers, fruit vendors, persons in entertainment, car wash operators, taxi drivers, and other persons are using the system. Jamdecks is easier and simpler to obtain than a regular bank account, while allowing for the transfer of funds from regular bank accounts to digital wallets. Customers are able to top up their wallet with Jamdecks through all authorized agents or smart ABMs and do business phone to phone with merchants, friends and family, online or offline. These digital wallets require a password or code to be accessed. Currently, the National Commercial Bank offers Jamdecks through Link, its digital wallet. Other wallet providers are expected to come on board later this year. Minister of Finance and the Public Service Dr. Nigel Clark recently announced that the first 10,000 merchants who get on board by April 1, 2023 will receive $25,000 of Jamdecks upon registration and onboarding. Government will be renovating the National Library of Jamaica, NLJ, as a Jamaica 60 legacy project. Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport Olivia Grange made the disclosure earlier this week. She says the aim is to establish a purpose-built facility.
The building will be retrofitted with multiple research writing rooms, a business hub, a community theater, and garden space, all surrounding the highly secured treasure troves of the national collection.
The minister was speaking at a World Poetry Day Jamaica 60 celebration held on Tuesday at the Little Theatre. She praised the work of the NLJ in promoting Jamaican poetry at home and abroad.
Through its efforts, the National Library of Jamaica continues to dispel the notion that in the age of technology, libraries are becoming obsolete. That's not true. Jamaica's literary heritage has come alive through poet laureate programs such as the Jamaica Poetry Archive, poet laureate panels, poetry grants and prizes, schools, education tours, and various forms of social media engagements.
The World Poetry Day event featured various Poet Laureate prizes for poetry. There was also a Poet Laureate panel discussion titled Writing Jamaica. And finally, the Ministry of Education and Youth has designated March 26 to 31, 2023 as National Mathematics Week. The week will be celebrated under the theme, Reigniting the Maths Flame. Light up our world. National Mathematics Coordinator Dr. Tamika Benjamin says it is being promoted to improve attitudes and the culture in Jamaica towards mathematics teaching and learning.
We believe that that is a significant part of the barrier we need to break down to improve student performance in mathematics across all levels of the education system.
Dr. Benjamin was speaking at a JIS think tank on Wednesday. The return to face-to-face National Mathematics Week celebrations will include a variety of activities in which both youth and parents can participate. They begin on March 26 with a church service at the Clifton New Testament Church of God on Mannings Hill Road. Other activities include the 2023 Mathematics Teacher of the Year competition on March 27 and a national panel discussion on the 28th. A parent session is planned for March 29 on the Education Ministry's YouTube and Facebook pages, and on Friday, March 31, the University of the West Indies will host the launch of a STEM Innovation Village.
We are hopeful that as our students and teachers continue to engage the wide range of activities that will be facilitated, particularly through the regional expos, that they will begin to have different experiences with the subject that will change their own mindset and put them on a trajectory to what we know is the success that they can have.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.